Do you spend your evenings growing turnips in Stardew Valley? Do you know exactly which NPC you're going to romance in Fields of Mystria? Do you dream of owning a cottage in the woods surrounded by chickens, magical adventures, and enough homemade jam to feed a village? Well, first of all, you have excellent taste. Second, you do know that there's tabletop RPGs that you can do that with, right? Because TTRPGs aren't just about slaying dragons, adventuring in dungeons, and discovering eldritch horrors. They're about making friends. They're about building community. They're about saving small towns. And adopting way too many fantasy animals. If you're fans of Stardew Valley or Fields of Mystria, here's some tabletop RPGs that will blow your mind. Let's start with probably the king of cozy tabletop RPGs, Wander Home. Imagine if a Studio Ghibli movie and a warm cup of tea became a role-playing game. That's Wander Home. Players take roles of traveling animal folks going through a peaceful world. No fighting, no combat, no giant boss fights, no saving the world from destruction. You're just exploring, meeting people, helping the community, and discovering moments of beauty along the way. Honestly, Wanderer Home feels less of a game and more of a warm hug. Ain't that right, Moosey? You know those moments in Stardew Valley where you just sit and talk to villagers? Well, what if that was an entire game? Tea Time Adventure revolves around gathering tea and solving problems through conversations and friendship. That's right, the main mechanic in this game is tea. Finally, a game where my favorite comfort beverage becomes a part of the gameplay feature. It's perfect if you really enjoy role-playing, character interactions, and low-stress storytelling. Golden Sky Stories is one of the sweetest games I've ever seen. Players take roles as magical animals that help people in small rural towns. There's no fighting monsters. You just help lonely people make friends, reunite families, solve community problems, making life a little better. And somehow be as rewarding as fighting a dragon. Maybe even better. Especially if you're one of the people who spend most of the time giving people gifts and making sure everybody's happy in Stardew Valley. Now imagine a magical boarding house filled with quirky residents. Now imagine every session feels like an episode of one of your favorite comfort shows. That's Yezebah's Bed and Breakfast. This game focuses on character relationships, slice-of-life stories, and magical weirdness that develops when a bunch of unique personalities live together. It's wholesome, it's charming, and it's absolutely packed for opportunities of memorable role-play moments. Okay, hear me out. Roots isn't traditionally very cozy. There's conflicts, there's factions, and there's political tension. If Fields of Mystria has taught us anything, it's that absolutely adorable woodland creatures exist alongside drama. And Roots lets you play as a wandering woodland adventurer, navigating a living world of small animal societies. Plus, who doesn't want to give a raccoon a sword? This one is for the players who love the village aspect of these games. The wall focuses heavily on your home community. The village is a location. It's part of the story. You know people, you care about them, and you have relationships and build history up with them. It captures the feeling of knowing every resident in Pelican Town and wanting to help them. If somebody told me that Stardew in a fantasy novel had a baby, I would assume that they're talking about Ryutama. This game focuses on travel, exploration, food, weather, and small adventures. Yes, weather is important. Yes, packing supplies matters. And somehow it makes everything feel incredibly cozy. This game isn't about becoming a powerful hero. It's about the journey. It's about the friendships. And it's about the stories you create along the way. You might have noticed something. Most of these games don't focus on combat. Instead, they focus on relationships, community, exploration, creativity, friendships, personal stories. It is the same thing that makes games like Stardew Valley and Fields of Mystria so memorable and beloved. It's not about defeating the world-ending villain. It's about helping your neighbors, making memories, creating a world that you want to spend time in. So let's go back over it. If your favorite part of Stardew Valley is building relationships, try Golden Sky Stories or Tea Time Adventures. Exploring and meeting new people, Try Wander Home. Living in a magical community? Try Yezebus Bed and Breakfast. The fantasy vibes? Try Ryutama. The town itself? Try Beyond the Wall. Honestly, there's never been a better time to explore cozy tabletop RPGs than it is now. So if you love Stardew Valley, Fields of Mystria, Animal Crossing, or any other kind of cozy game that makes you feel soft and warm on the inside, give these tabletop RPG games a try. You might be surprised at how fast they capture that magical feel. Now I want to know, what cozy video game would you turn into a TTRPG if you could? Until next time, may your crops flourish, your seeds stay warm, your garden be as organized as you would like. And remember to roll high, have a great day, and bye-bye.